Hey guys, Liliana here. Today our message is about getting off the karmic wheel. So I went ahead and shuffled and pre-pulled all of the cards, and we got, a lot to talk about here in the next few minutes. So overall energy, just remember that you are the light you've always been looking for, right? You are the light you have always been looking for. Every single thing that that you have been looking for, that is within you. You can create that from within. And once you've created that from within, with your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, then you can bring that into this 3D reality here on planet Earth, right? And a lot of this has been, because we've been still, in our child energy, and more in that unhealed inner child energy. So we've been really kind of stubborn, in the past, and, we've just been repeating our karmic cycles. It's like, same cycle, different person, different situation, different, place, time, theory, but it's the same thing kind of going over and over again. So, we've got to release that and, we've got to release that and work towards the fact of, being open to learning new possibilities, right? Because that's when you will bring in that splendor, you'll bring in that joy, you'll bring in that abundance, and you'll, block those cycles right there, right? So, guys, it is just a mind over matter, no matter what, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. I believe Henry Ford, that is a quote from him. Make sure that you are being humble, right? So, with this overall energy of, being that inner child and kind of fixed in your, attitude and behaviors and thought processes, maybe we need to work on being a little bit more humble and overcoming our adversities, right? Overcoming those things that are our trials and tribulations, right? Overcoming those things that are difficult and those cycles that we have repeated over again, and we're really, at the point of breaking to where we, know that it's time to make it or break it, right? It's like if the buck stops here, right? Make sure that you are calling in your soul tribe, your community. And, in doing this, it will repair a lot of, the things that have gone wrong in the past as far as those karmic cycles and everything.